Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What? Oh, you're that doctor.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney. Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What? Oh, you're that doctor. No one will ever know what I did. I'm gonna die with blood on my hands. No one will remember me.
Definitiv nicht. War gut, das Spiel. Gut, wir machen jetzt mit der Hauptmission weiter. Würde ich jetzt mal vermuten.
Perhaps we should have listened to what the idiot had to say first.
Angegriffen nicht.
"29 Pretty Orchard Street, this is it. What's in there for me? There's been a fight here. This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that?
Go back home, idiot! Look at
Was? Autsch, autsch, autsch.
Filthy murdering! Away with you!
So, komm ran. Komm.
Go on!
Hörst auf mit dem Scheiß.
The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire. This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family. Only a golden watch in her pockets. Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out.
I see you.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
Ja, mal mutig. Also lass es mal. Hoch.
Jonathan.
Was?
What was that? I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you. They've all been butchered.
Ja, kann man so sagen.
I can still sense a presence.
Oh. Entschuldigung, habe ich nicht gesagt.
In the name of Christ, someone help me!
You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were. In front of me. On a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Ich hab's genau gewusst.
Mary. I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end
Irgendwie hast du das
myself.
auch.
We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for
Mary,
me.
wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone. Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
So that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular, that of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good.
Auch das macht er.
Abomination.
Scheiße, warum geht mein Superschlag jetzt gerade? Der Herz, das ist keine gute Idee. Bleiben absolut.
What have you done?
Ich hab gar nichts gemacht. Was?
Jonathan, kill him.
Ja.
Revel in your true
Hab ich
nature.
getan. Ja, ganz schön
You
cool
left
gerade.
me to rot in this grave.
Wo ging denn der hin?
Kiss me again, sweet brother.
Mach ich doch glatt. Bester Herz. Wir beide haben gerade so eine kleine... So, und das ist nicht...
Assassin!
Autsch. Ich werde sterben. Ich werde sowas von sterben. Mehr hier, Baby. Komm her.
You've burned away Nurse Crane's mind. You're a monster!
Du bist eine Verrückte.
Slayer.
Ernsthaft.
Come to me,
Verrückt.
Jonathan.
Out, weg. Locker.
You've killed me, brother.
Hab alles Mögliche gemacht, das ist mir durchaus bewusst. Und jetzt stirb endlich.
Rest in peace, monster.
Das war so klar. Scheiße. Keine Chance, ey. Blut mehr, ich kann keinen Zauber mehr. Das ist hart. Das wird jetzt geht unsere böse. Alter.
You killed me. Come to me, Jonathan.
Will ich den Pfaffen ja gar nicht töten. Komm.
You left me to rot in this grave. Kiss me again, sweet brother.
Nein, wieder verschossen. Aufgebraucht. Fällt mir mal so gar nicht. Mann, Lady.
What have you done? Assassin!
Was war das denn? Okay.
You've burned away Nurse Crane's mind.
Das wird so nix, ihr Lieben.
I'll kill you!
Shit!
It's a leech! Kill it! A leech! A leech! He's dead!
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that candidate fellow.
It is good to see you again, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm better than one might expect, Lady Ashbury. Dr. Swansea has asked me to investigate the recent disturbances in the hospital, caused by skulls.
Really? What do you mean?
I discovered the most intriguing skull. An elderly woman answering to the name of Old Bridget, and a man who helps them remain hidden in London.
Old Bridget? Peculiar name. I've never heard of her.
According to Old Bridget, skulls can lead a peaceful existence like us. They are even able to nourish themselves by feeding on corpses and the flesh of the dead.
How vile. Please, Jonathan, let's change the subject.
Skulls of London have gone into hiding. Both mortals and immortals plot their extermination.
Yes. Skulls are the orphans of the Vampire Society. They are the shame of their genitors, a disgrace to the vampire that created them.
Ich bedanke mich fürs Zusehen bei Folge Vampire. Bis dann dann. Tschüss. Ja, hallo zusammen zu einem. Ja, wir sprechen gerade mit.
There is something ominous closing around me, Lady Ashbury. Something spies upon me from the shadows. Something cruel and wicked.
Whatever do you mean, Jonathan?
Do you suspect someone?
I don't know, Jonathan. I steer clear of vampire politics, especially whilst hunters roam the city's streets.
If Sean Hampton and Harriet were not the guilty parties, then who? I saw the bodies and the blood.
Your rebirth has not gone unnoticed, Jonathan. Be extremely careful. If you get in the way of an immortal's plans...
Goodbye for now, my lady.
I thought last summer's epidemic.
Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know. I met him in New York once.
If only there were more of us.
A giant morgue disguised as a hospital. Those Pembroke ladies.
Jonathan, at last. I've been worried sick. Have you solved the case of our poor Sean Hampton?
Don't worry, Edgar. The reputation of Pembroke Hospital is secure. Sean Hampton was not the guilty party.
Is that true? Oh, good news. Good news indeed.
Oh, den Typen immer noch nicht.
Does the name Old Bridget ring any bells?
I've never heard of her. Why? A patient of ours? I must confess, I don't know them all.
No, it's just someone I recently met. A fascinating woman. I had thought that perhaps...
By the stole, Jonathan, you've met another vampire. I would appreciate an introduction, if that's the case.
What do you know of the Ascalon Club?
Not as much as I would like. There have always been rumors about a secret society of vampires operating in the interests of the British Empire, though I've never met a member.
I crossed paths with one, a terrifying creature going by the name of Fergal. He was sent by the Ascalon Club to exterminate the Skulls of the East End.
By the stole, Jonathan. If vampires are eliminating their own progeny, then dark times are upon us. Darker than I've ever witnessed.
Do you think Lady Ashbury would know of them?
Jonathan, our beloved lady is not one for social dalliances, nor the assemblies of dark orders. She's a woman of superior taste and selective acquaintance.
I found Harriet Jones. She's much the same old, embittered woman she was, only she's been made a Skull. Her transformation did not go well.
Incredible. Well, why not bring her here? We could learn so much by studying her condition. It would be fascinating.
I doubt that. She can barely move. Perhaps we could learn more about the degeneration of Skulls.
Perhaps. But she could also belong to a new species. We know so little of the laws that dictate vampire reproduction.
Were there any studies made by your order on the subject?
Not that I'm aware of. I will transmit your discovery to the Brotherhood's primate. He will be delighted.
A pleasure as always, Edgar.
Gut, dann werden wir jetzt mal...
It's locked.
dann, wir werden jetzt... Taschen. Aber heute Morgen sind die laut Polizeibericht. Bewohner wurden evakuiert und informiert. Seitdem schieben sich die Behörden und Scotland Yard all gegenseitig die Verantwortung. War es die Schuld der Gang, die ungehindert geschränkt haben? Da waren es die angeblichen Bewohner getötet haben. Ja noch, diejenigen, die behaupten, dies sei über. Waren nicht die Gangs. Kriminalität schon zu machen. War kein Serien. Todesursachen festgestellt. Von Altersschwäche und Krankheit. Hoffnung. Sie waren es. Ich. Alle. Jeder sah diesen Niedergang voraus und da wir fallen. Hier die tatenlos zugesehen haben. Krass. Krass, krass, krass. Das war jetzt das Ergebnis, weil ich Hey, laut dem, was wir über... Ich bin jetzt gerade etwas verärgert. Aber gut, wir werden sehen. Wir machen jetzt weiter und wir... Erhalte Mario. Aber gut, ich